Alright, hi everybody, here's Cat Swiss Frank. This is a trade I took earlier in December around the 15th. One of the last trades I took last year. Just going back over and to see what things I could have done better and if it was even a logical spot. So I'll start with the read. As you can see, we had a pretty long hold here, kind of downtrend style, lots of volume in this area, and then a break to the upside, which left a lot of people trapped in here, possibly these people selling from this kind of lower low, or these people trying to sell and they got taken out. So there's a big trap area there. We push up, we hold here for a little while, and then we break higher. So that would be my last guy who started. We push up, make a higher high range here for a while, and then we push down close to the guy who started, and then we range here for quite a long time. And then all these guys this whole time are trying to go back for the buys, right? Trying to buy, buy, and then they get taken out. So that would be a really good trap area right here to take a sell, and it did pull back to it, possibly for a sell, and then it blasted. So that could have been a sell, but that's not the trade I'm talking about. Just identified a nice trap area because we took out the guy who started. And so we go further down, new lower low, we range here, and we make it even lower low. Now we're getting into this big trap area. This is like a big boy trap area. And then also, let me go back to this. So we have high volume all down here, which gets taken out and transfers to the buy side. So all that volume was for the buys. And then right up here we get this high spike of volume, which makes me wonder who is buying way up here. And then we know that actually it wasn't buyers. We have a volume spike here and here, and then it transfers to the seller. So it wasn't actually buyers. The sellers took over. So now we have our pullback coming into our trap. This is a big boy time frame. Just noticing that. So get rid of that volume. So along the way we have volume spikes here where it broke. We have another volume spike kind of midway, so in this large downtrend, and then we have another break here. So in theory, what I'm looking for on our 1 hour chart, technically, see, this is where I get thrown off because this is a big boy and I'm pulling back on the 1 hour. So technically this isn't what we're taught to trade right now. But with that being said, if this was the guy who started in a pullback, I should be looking for, if I want to get on the buys, I need this last guy to be taken out. So we pull back, or we push below, pull back, nothing. We range here, and then we go back for another push lower, and we get to here, and we can't go lower with some high volume right here. And that's actually where I attempted a buy from this area, but I got stopped out. But what I am noticing is that, let me get rid of this guy. What I am noticing is that I was too early, and I think that this could have, given it was a huge trap area, this is the last guy who started. There's not a lot of volume that came from this last push. And then he just kind of ranged here. He tried to push lower. And then this push up got a lot of volume. Tons of volume testing this guy who started. So, and generally, without the volume, we would need this guy to be taken out fully to trap all these last sellers in here. like this, and then this would be a good release zone after we take him out. But I think on this one, with the super high volume and the no volume here, could this possibly have been an area where we don't have to wait for the actual kill? We can see that this high volume wants to resolve up, and therefore we could go down on the 5 minute to this potential trap area where these last guys were selling. This last guy who started right there was selling and got wrong-footed, taken out on the lower time frame, and that could be our release area for a buy. I hope that makes sense on my scribbles. The only thing is that we do have a high volume right here above us, so that would be a concern because there is high volume above us and below us, but the majority of it is below us. The higher high volume is below us, so I believe this could have been an attempt. Not down here, too early. Alright, we'll call that good, and thank you.